Welcome to this free online course on machine learning by MT Learners. In this video, we will talk about the second major type of machine learning problem called unsupervised learning. In the last video, we talked about supervised learning. Back then, we called datasets that look like this, where each example was labeled either as a positive or a negative example, whether it was a benign or malignant. So this data shows malignant and this data shows it is benign. So for each example in supervised learning, we were told explicitly what is the so-called right answer, whether it's benign or malignant. In unsupervised learning, we are given data that looks different, that does not have any labels or that all has the same label. So here we are given with the data set and we are not told what to do with it. Can you find some structure in it? Given this data set, an unsupervised learning algorithm might decide that the data lives in two different clusters. One cluster is here and the other one is here. So the data that of same type that belongs to one category is in the first cluster and the other type of that data which belongs to the same category is on the other side of the other cluster. So in machine learning, the unsupervised learning learns from the pattern from the unlabeled data or untagged data. So this is also called a clustering algorithm, and this turned out to be used in many places. One example where clustering is used is in Google News. What Google News does is every day it goes and looks at tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of news stories on the web, and it groups them into new cohesive news stories. For example, let's look here. The URLs here link to different news stories about the BP oil well story. So let's click on one of these URLs. What I will get is a web page like this. Here is a Wall Street Journal article about the BP oil well spill stories of BP kills Macando, which is the name of the spill. And if you click on a different URL from that group, then you might get the different story. Here is the CNN story about a game, the BP oil spill. And if you click on yet a third link, then you might get a different story. Here is the UK Guardian story about the BP oil spill. So what Google News has done is look for tens of thousands of news stories and automatically cluster them together. So the news stories that are all about the same topic and are displayed together. It turns out that clustering algorithms and unsupervised learning algorithms are used in many other problems as well. So that's it for unsupervised learning. And in the next video, we will delve more into specific learning algorithms and start to talk about just how these algorithms work and how you can go about implementing them.